With your clothes changing and your shoes changing, typically the colors that you wear are changing. That also gets interpreted into your eyewear selection. Today we're talking about color theory and eyewear. What's color got to do with it? Well, it has a lot to do with it actually when you're talking about purchasing and wearing eyewear. That's your glasses and sunglasses. Well, any conversation on color has to begin with the color wheel. So if you missed my video on the color wheel, click here. It's a short video, you can catch up quickly. Today I'd like to keep the conversation going with color temperature. Yep, you heard it right. Colors have a temperature? They absolutely do. So, if you remember in primary school, you were taught about Roy G. Biv, and those were the colors of the rainbow. Well, if you take the color wheel and you divide it in half, you'll end up with what we call warm colors and cool colors. When we talk about warm colors, we're talking about your reds, your oranges, your yellows, and all the shades that they come in. So warm colors tend to be associated with action. They're bright, they're energetic. When you think about warm colors in nature, you might think the sun, you might think the red-orange flickering parts of a flame, you might think autumn. Autumn is rich with warm colors. You might think pumpkiny oranges, mustardy yellows. All those fall in the warm color category. Now on the other side, we have cool colors. Cool colors denote calm, peace, serenity. Cool colors are actually your greens, blues, indigo, and violet. Now in nature, when I think of cool colors, I think the blue of the ocean at the beach, the green of the forest, maybe at springtime, that yellowish green. For violet and indigo, you might think orchids, a beautiful orchid bloom with all its splendid shades of violet. So those are some places you might find cool colors in nature. Now this, of course, can be transposed into interior design, fashion, but another place you can find these is in, of course, your eyewear. So why is it necessary to know the difference or to know about warm and cool colors? Remember, we're in the process of building your personal color palette. So we have to have some fundamental ideas in place because we're going to build on that to talk about some other ideas, such as skin tone. If you're someone who lives in a one-season environment, for example, the South of the United States, maybe the Caribbean, South America, somewhere it's warm all the time or cold all the time, your color palette might be, for the most part, static because it's warm all the time, you're wearing similar colors all the time. So for you, you might need just one color palette, and that suits you, your lifestyle, and where you live. But if you're someone who lives in the northern part of the country or in a place with more than one season, for example, I live in the northeast of the United States. We have 4 seasons. So that means the colors I wear in wintertime are not the colors I'm wearing in spring and summer. At least growing up, we've always had to turn over our wardrobe at least twice a year. You bring out your spring summer when winter's ending, and when summer's ending, you bring out your autumn winter clothes. So think about it. With your clothes changing and your shoes changing, typically the colors that you wear are changing, which means that your personal color palette is dynamic. You might wear different colors, different seasons, and so that also gets interpreted into your eyewear selection. So that's what we're doing here. We're learning the role color plays in choosing eyewear, and we're learning how to build our color palette. So by now, you might be getting an idea of what colors you love. Tell me, when you look through your closet, what colors do you find more often than not? Do you wear more often than not a certain color on your face in makeup? Gentlemen, in terms of your accessories, your ties, kerchiefs, maybe your watch bands, your socks, your shoes, is there a particular color that you're wearing more of the time? These will give you certain hints as to what colors you're already drawn to, and we're just going to build on that to create your personal color palette. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. And let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you enjoy the video? Did you learn something new? Did it help you start getting ideas as to what you like? Are you starting to put together a color palette? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. So as always, remember, presentation equals communication. How you show up in the world says a lot, and so do your glasses. So don't forget, elevate your frame game. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.